Welcome back to my channel, Teach You Too Easy. So, from today, we will start our journey, first PUC journey from journal entries. Before I start with the topic, I request all of you to like, share, and subscribe and forward the videos to as many students as possible so that everybody is benefited. So, shall we start? Let's start with journal entries. So here they have given you a question. Before we go to this, I just want to give you a brief background about what is journal entry and how they will ask you the question and what are the basic things you need to remember before you pass journal entry, which will make your journal entry journey easy. So here journal entries are based on three golden rules. They are known as golden rules of account. So as we know that in India we follow UK system of accounts. We have two systems of accounting systems. So one is American accounting system, the other one is UK accounting system. So हम लोग इंडिया में यूके अकाउंटिंग सिस्टम फॉलो करते हैं. सो यूके अकाउंटिंग सिस्टम में देर आर थ्री अकाउंट्स. फर्स्ट वन इज, you can just consider this as golden rules. So first account we have is real account. First is real account. So real account, we have a rule regarding real account. So real accounting का rule ये है कि debit what comes in and credit what goes out. So whatever comes in, जो भी business में आएगा हम उसको डेबिट करेंगे और जो भी बिजनेस से बाहर जाएगा उसको हम क्रेडिट करेंगे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, so a real account, it is connected to assets. Okay, so when you purchase asset, हम जब भी कोई asset खरीदेंगे तब हम उसको डेबिट करेंगे क्योंकि कैश बाहर जाएगा. सो कैश बाहर जाएगा, कैश इज ऑल्सो एन asset, सो कैश को हम क्रेडिट करेंगे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई हैव परचेज अ मशीनरी. सो व्हेन आई परचेज अ मशीनरी, अगर मैं मशीन खरीदूं तो मशीन मेरे पास आएगा और कैश बाहर जाएगा. आई डू द पेमेंट. So machine is also an asset as well as cash is also an asset. Machine comes under fixed asset, cash comes under current asset. So machine जैसे ही अंदर आएगा कैश बाहर जाएगा. So entry कैसे बनेगी इसकी? how how the entry is formed? Machinery account debit to cash account. Simple. So first account is real account. The rule says that debit what comes in and credit what goes out. Then next account we have is personal account. Personal account is related to an individual, a person, your organization, your institution. Any of the people who are connected with us, they are known as, they come under an account called personal account. Like for example, we deal, हम लोग daily जो है business में we deal with bank. So bank is also, suppose SBI bank, Axis bank, that is considered as a personal account. And if you are dealing with your vendors, your creditors, अगर आप किसी के पास खरीद रहे हो, आपके वेंडर को कहते हैं, वो भी जो है पर्सनल अकाउंट के अंदर आता है. सो इसका रूल क्या है? अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस, द रूल ऑफ पर्सनल अकाउंट इज डेबिट द रिसीवर. जो भी रिसीव करता है उसको हम डेबिट करते हैं और जो क्रेडिट द गिवर, जो भी देता है उसको हम क्रेडिट करते हैं. सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल, I have opened a bank account. So bank is a personal account. Okay. So when I open a bank account, जब भी मैं अकाउंट खोलूंगा तो बैंक को पैसा जाएगा, बैंक रिसीवर बन जाएगा और कैश मेरे बिजनेस से कैश बाहर जाएगा. तो बैंक अकाउंट डेटा टू कैश अकाउंट. अंडरस्टूड. जब मैं बैंक से पैसा काटूंगा तो बैंक गिवर ऑफ द बेनिफिट होता है. जब मैं डिपॉजिट करूंगा तो बैंक रिसीवर होता है. जब मैं विड्रॉ करूंगा तो बैंक गिवर होता है. तो जब मैं डिपॉजिट करूंगा तब बैंक डेबिट हो जाएगा और जब मैं विड्रॉल करूंगा तो बैंक क्रेडिट हो जाएगा. सो डेबिट द रिसीवर एंड क्रेडिट द गिवर. द नेक्स्ट अकाउंट वी हैव इज नॉमिनल अकाउंट. नॉमिनल अकाउंट. सो इस अकाउंट में हम लोग जो है, इन दिस अकाउंट वी विल डंप ऑल एक्सपेंसेस एंड लॉसेस, इनकम्स एंड गेन्स. जो भी हमारे रूटीन डे टू डे एक्सपेंसेस होते हैं या जो भी हमारे रूटीन इनकम्स होते हैं, we will dump in this account. That is, the rule says that debit all expenses and losses and credit all incomes and gains. And आपकी जो जर्नल एंट्री का जर्नी है, it depends on this rule. If you understand this rule thoroughly, so you can easily write. So real account is for assets, personal account is for any person, association, individual, institute, anybody who's connected with our business, they come under personal account, and nominal account is related to expenses and losses. Okay. So let's start with this. So here they have given journalize the following, and remember in passing package journal entry will come for 12 mark. So easily you can score 12 mark by passing journal entry. In part D, the first question will be journalize the following transactions. आपको 10 points दिया जाएगा. You need to pass the journal entry. So journalize, the meaning of journalize is when you convert transactions into entries, it is known as journalize. अंडरस्टूड. सो आपका जो भी लेन देन है बिजनेस का, अगर उसको आप एंट्रीज में बदलोगे, अगर आप उसको एंट्रीज में बदलोगे, देन इट इज नोन एज जर्नल एंट्रीज. ओके, जर्नलाइजिंग. पोस्टिंग इज डिफरेंट, जर्नलाइजिंग इज different. Posting is different, journalizing is different. Okay, so posting is when journal entries are posted into ledger, that is known as posting, whereas transactions when they are converted into journal entries, they are known as journalizing. Okay, remember they may ask you this for 1 mark. What do you mean by journalizing? What do you mean by posting? So from transaction to journal entry, journalizing. From journal entry to ledger accounts, it is posting. Clear? So now they have given you few points here. So I have concluded all the journal entries in the sub 10 points. It will be helpful for you to understand all the particular transactions in this 10 points. So first one they have given us, started business with cash rupee 2 lakh and furniture with 50,000. Second, open a bank account with Axis Bank Limited for 20,000. Bought goods for cash, sold goods for cash, paid rent, stationery and electricity, received interest and commission, then purchased goods worth 30,000, sold goods worth 50,000, paid a check in full settlement and received a check in full settlement. So in this 10 entries, I have tried adjusting all the possible entries so that instead of doing 10 problems, if you understand this thoroughly, you can pass the journal entries easily. So here first one they have given is started business with cash rupee 2 lakh and furniture rupee. See, in one transaction, they have given two transactions. Okay, one is they have given cash 2 lakh rupee and the other one they have given us as furniture. So if such entries are given, they have a separate name called compound entry. अगर एक एंट्री में दो दो अमाउंट दिया है या दो दो एसेट के बारे में जिक्र किया है या दो एक्सपेंस के बारे में या दो इनकम के बारे में अगर जिक्र किया है, उस एंट्री को हम कहते हैं compound entry. Compound entry, either they will be 2 credits या 2 debits. Okay, so they are known as compound entry. They will ask you for 1 mark. 2 debits and 2 credits are known as either 2 debit, 1 credit, 2 credit, 1 debit. That entry is known as compound entry. So here started business with cash. So whatever you start business with, it goes to capital. Capital is also known as fund. Fund is nothing but money. Okay, in short. So simultaneously I am discussing 1 mark question also. So make a note of this, jot it down so that you can study for your final exam. So here capital, it's an initial investment done by the owner, proprietor. That is known as capital. In short, capital is also known as fund. Fund is nothing but money. Done? So let's start with journal entry. The first entry, date, we will assume date as 1/4. 20. Okay, date is not given in the question. We will just assume here it has 1/4/20. So here they have given us the entry will start with, see here, two things are coming in. One is cash, the other one is furniture. Both are assets. The rule says that debit what comes in and credit what goes out. So cash and furniture is coming in. So we will debit both cash and furniture. And these two things, whenever we start business, वेदर इट इज विथ कैश, अगर हम कैश से स्टार्ट करेंगे या हम फर्नीचर एनी असेट लेके आएंगे या एनी असेट हम जब लेके आएंगे तब एवरीथिंग गोज टू कैपिटल. सो वी विल राइट कैप टू कैपिटल. इट विल बी ट्रांसफर टू कैपिटल. सो फर्स्ट एंट्री इज कैश अकाउंट डेबिट फर्नीचर account debit to capital account. So your first entry, आपका जो पहला entry है, it goes to capital. So what is the amount they have given? Cash we have brought in as 2 lakh rupee and furniture we have brought in as 50,000. So total amount is 2 lakh 50,000. So here debit amount is equal to your credit amount. So here we will write narration which starts from being. Okay, narration is nothing but it's a summary of transaction. When you write a summary about this transaction, a brief explanation, a थोड़ा explanation entry के related जो भी explanation आप लिखेंगे. So जब भी आप जर्नल एंट्री पास करोगे उसका एक छोटा सा एक्सप्लेनेशन आप नीचे लिखोगे जो स्टार्ट होगा बीइंग से, उसको हम कहते हैं नरेशन. ओके, द समरी ऑफ ट्रांजैक्शन इज नोन एज नरेशन व्हिच विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम बीइंग. इन यूके सिस्टम वी यूज बीइंग, इन अमेरिकन सिस्टम वी नेवर यूज दिस बीइंग. ओके, सो बीइंग कैश एंड फर्नीचर brought in. Simple. Okay, there is no any hard and fast rule. You can simply write the narration as per your thing, but don't forget to write being. Being से start करोगे आप, बस उतना ही. Then next date we will assume as 2nd 2/4/20. So second entry they have given us open a bank account with Axis Bank Limited. So you have open a bank account. So when you open a bank account, cash goes to bank. Cash goes to bank. Bank is a receiver. Okay, so bank comes under a personal account. Debit the receiver and credit the giver. So bank. So here bank plays as a personal account. So bank is a receiver. So we are going to debit the bank and cash is going out. So we are crediting the cash. So here the entry is Axis Bank Limited account debit to cash account. So receiver of the benefit, when you are opening an account, cash is received by bank. So bank account is debited and cash account is credited because cash is going out of the business. So narration you will write is being account opened with bank. Being account opened with bank. What is the amount they have given? 20,000. 20,000. Then next we have is, we will assume this as 5/4/20. So they have given the entry as bought goods for cash. So whenever you bring in the goods, we don't have an account called goods account in accounting. We will either consider that as purchase or sales. If you are bringing the goods in, it is considered as purchase. If you are selling the goods, then it is known as sales. So now when you purchase, goods are coming in. Okay, goods are actually known as the inventory stock. It is also an asset. So debit what comes in and credit what goes out. So if you are doing a payment in the form of cash, so obviously cash is going out, goods are coming in, so debit what comes in and credit what goes out, because purchase, yeah, stock is also an asset, cash is also an asset, so debit what comes in and credit what goes out. So purchase account debit to cash account. So via purchase, goods are coming in, via cash, cash is going out. So that's why we are debiting. What is the amount they have given? 20,000. So we will write 20,000, 20,000. Done. इसका नरेशन क्या लिखेंगे हम? Being goods purchased. Being goods purchased. Then next, third entry they have given us sold goods. Sold goods worth rupee 40,000 for cash. Now, when you do sales, cash is coming in and goods are going out. So again, it's a real account. So real account rule is applicable here. So cash is coming in, cash account data to sales account. So here 6,420 cash is coming in, so that's why we are debiting cash, debit what comes in, and goods are going out, so we will write sales account to sales account. So amount is, they have given amount as 40,000, so narration you will write being goods sold, simple. Being goods sold, you will write the narration. Done. The next entry they have given us paid rent, stationery, electricity. So in the question they will give you all this separately, but in this question I have given you together so that it will be easy for you to understand. If all these are expenses, so if all the expenses are given together, how you can deal. If they give separately also, the entry will remain same. If it is given together, but we will write all debit and cash account to cash account. So here we will assume this as 10,420. First one is rent account. Rent is an expense, so rent account data. Then next we have is stationery account. Stationery account data. Then electricity. All the expenses are debited. Okay, any expenses may be. I have given example of 3. मैंने बस 3 का example दिया है. जो भी expenses होगा वो debit side होगा, and expenses की वजह से या तो cash लिखेंगे, अगर transaction cash transaction है तो cash लिखेंगे, अगर by check हुआ है तो bank लिखेंगे. Understood? Is that clear? If it is a cash transaction, we will write to cash, expenses debit, and cash goes out, so we will credit the cash. अगर cash की जगह check issue हुआ है तो we will write bank. Simple. In some problem they will ask you issued check for the payment of salary, या issued check for the payment of rent, या issued check for the payment of electricity bill. So that time instead of cash you will write bank. Okay guys, so 2, here it is paid in cash, so we are writing cash account. Amount is given as 231. 2,000, 3,000, 1,000, total is 6,000. Okay, so in this you can just write being rent, comma, stationery, comma, electricity paid. Simple, as simple as that. Okay, the next we have is, we will take this as 12,420. What is the entry? Sixth entry, received interest and commission. This is an income entry. This is an expense entry. This is an income entry. So though two incomes are given together, though income को साथ दिया है, so whenever you receive any income, cash comes in, right? So we will write, first we will write cash account debit to interest account to commission account. कमीशन अकाउंट। सी हियर, व्हेनेवर जब आपका एक्सपेंसेस होगा तो आप डेबिट में एक्सपेंस का नाम लिखोगे और कैश क्रेडिट में लिखोगे। अभी जब आपको इनकम होगा कैश आप डेबिट में लिखोगे क्योंकि कैश अंदर आ रहा है, डेबिट व्हाट कम्स इन, एंड आप जो भी इनकम का जरिया है उसको आप नीचे लिखोगे, टू इंटरेस्ट और टू कमीशन। दीज आर दी reasons how you are receiving cash, okay, how cash is coming in. So that's why we are crediting the income, okay, cash is coming in. So the amount they have given is 1200 and 800, total 2000 rupee you are receiving via interest, you are receiving 2000, you are receiving via interest 1800, and via commission you are receiving 1200, and commission you are receiving 800. Done. So being interest and commission received, keep your narration as simple as possible, okay. So next entry they have given us, seventh entry, purchase goods worth rupee 30,000 from Suresh. So see here, there is a slight difference between this transaction and this transaction. They have given bought goods for cash. Here they have mentioned purchase goods worth rupee 30,000. So here there is a mention of cash. So it's a cash transaction. Here there is no mention of cash. So we assume, yeah, we will consider this as a credit transaction. So whenever there is a cash transaction, we will write purchase account data to cash account. Correct, guys? So this is what is the entry. Whenever cash purchase is done, purchase account data to cash account. Now whenever credit transaction is done, we will write purchase account data to name of the person. If we are buying from XYZ, we will write to XYZ account. So here we are buying goods from Suresh. So we will write here as, let us consider this as 15,420. So here we are buying goods from Suresh. So we will write purchase account debit to Suresh. We are buying from Suresh. We will hold Suresh in our accounts until we pay the amount to Suresh. Okay. Till then Suresh will remain in our accounts because we have taken on the credit basis. So Suresh is actually creditor of our business. Okay. He is a creditor because we have bought goods from him on credit. We owe to pay him some amount. So that's why Suresh will become creditor. Okay, guys. So the amount is given as 30,000. So write down 30,000. 30,000 being goods purchased from Suresh. Being goods purchased from Suresh. So these are the entry. The next entry we have is sold goods worth rupee 50,000. I'll just erase this. The entry is given as sold goods worth rupee 50,000. Now it's a credit sales. Okay. So whenever you have a credit sale, what is the normal cash sales entry? Cash account data to sales account. So whenever you have a credit sale, instead of cash, we will write name of the person. So here let us assume date as 18/4/20. So from whom we have purchased? We have purchased from Ramesh. So Ramesh is our debtor. Okay. So cash account debit to sales account. So we will hold Ramesh. Ramesh is a person who owe to pay to us. Okay. He has to pay some amount to us. So he is a debtor. Suresh is our creditor because we have bought goods from Suresh on credit basis. So he is our creditor. We have sold goods to Ramesh on credit. So this Ramesh will become our debtor. Okay. So they may ask you for 1 mark who is debtor and who is creditor. From whom we purchase on credit, the person is like we are liable to pay him. He will be our creditor. the person to whom we give goods on credit, okay, and that person is liable to pay to us, he is known as debtor. So the amount is given as sales amount 50,000. So write down 50,000, 50,000 being goods sold to Ramesh. Over. Yeah, you can also continue on credit. Okay. We write instead of cash, we write the name, whether it is purchase or sales entry. Instead of cash, if there is a credit transaction, we will write name of the, don't try to write credit account data to sales account, it's wrong entry. So instead of credit, you will write the name of the person. Then next entry, let us assume on 25th 4 20. So they have given received a check from Ramesh. Ramesh, we sold goods, right? See here, there is a connection here. Whenever you get a entry, there will be an entry in connection with this, because you have to be careful with the amount. See here, they have given 50,000. Here it is given as 49,000. So there is a connection in the entry. From Ramesh, we have sold. Ramesh is our debtor. We have sold goods on credit. So now Ramesh is settling the account. Okay. Received check from Ramesh in full settlement of his account. Actually, we have sold goods to Ramesh worth 50,000. Ramesh has to pay 50,000, but he is giving a check of rupees 49,000. Okay, 49,000. So he is, instead of giving 50,000, he is giving 49,000. Okay, so here we have allowed a discount and his account is fully settled now. So there is no balance remaining, but instead of receiving 50, we are receiving 49. So we are considering that as discount allowed. So when you allow discount to your data, okay, then it's a loss for us. So loss, what to say, expense and losses will be debited and incomes and gains will be credited. So what will be the entry, guys? Here we will write as we are receiving a check. So whenever you hear a word called check here, whenever in the transaction, if it is mentioned as check, you will write bank. Cash, you will write cash. If check is given, you will write bank. So when you receive a check, cash is coming in. So we will write bank account bank account debit, discount allowed account debit to, who is the giver of the benefit? Ramesh. Ramesh is a giver of the benefit. Total amount he is supposed to pay was 50,000, but he is paying only 49,000 and 1,000 goes as a discount. So whenever you have a discount allowed, it's a debit entry. Okay, you will write discount here. Last transaction is given as paid check to Suresh. So Suresh is our uncreditor. We have bought goods from Suresh. We have purchased goods. So he is our creditor. So now we have to do the payment to Suresh. But instead of, what is the total payment we need to pay to Suresh? 30,000, but we are paying 29,500. So Suresh is giving a discount to us because we are settling his account. Yeah, we are doing the payment. So what will be the entry? So now when Suresh is allowing a discount to us, it is known as discount received. So discount received is an income for us. So we will write, let us assume this as 30th 4 20. So the entry will be, Suresh is a giver of the benefit. So Suresh account debit to check we are receiving, right? Bank account or last में discount received account. So totally we should pay to Suresh is 30,000 rupee, but we are paying only 29,500 and 500 is discount allowed. So for this You can write narration as being check received from Ramesh, and here being check paid to Suresh in full settlement of his account. Yeah, you can write continue. Yeah, just write down the simple meaning. So here when you receive a discount, discount will come in the credit side. When you allow discount, it will come in the debit side. So Suresh account debit to bank account to discount receive account. Okay guys, so these are the entry. Hope you have understood. In the simple thing, you remember, I'll just tell you two entries so that you can understand the thing thoroughly. First one is, if you have education, if education is coming to you, what all the things will come to you? Okay, so if education is coming, there are so many incomes you will be receiving. Okay, one education, like for education account data, so you will be getting money account, then you will receive respect, you will receive a job, you will receive a car, you will receive a bungalow, and all those things will come in if there is a education. Like for example, you can also consider, if girlfriend is boyfriend is coming in your life, automatically you can write girlfriend's account data. So what is going out? First one is cash is going, time is going, your education is going, everything goes out. One person coming in, whether boyfriend or girlfriend coming in, these are the things will go out. Okay, so just remember this. Before I started with the entries, I gave you three accounts detail, that is real, nominal and personal account. They are known as golden accounts, golden rules of account. So remember that golden rules. On that basis all the transaction will happen. And one more secret of journal entry is, most of the journal entries are based on cash. Either it will be credit or cash transaction. So just remember, if the cash is coming in, it will be debited. If the cash is going out, it will be credited. Because most of the transactions are on the basis of cash. So remember, just to solve this particular problem, you have to pass journal entry, see whether cash is debited or credited. If cash is debited, if cash is coming in debited, and against via what source it is coming, you will write down. So इस पर्टिकुलर प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करने का बहुत आसान तरीका ये है कि आप लोग इतना जहन में रखना कि कैश आ रहा है, अगर वो आ रहा है तो उसको डेबिट करेंगे, अगर वो बाहर जा रहा है बिजनेस से तो उसको क्रेडिट करेंगे. तो उसके अगेंस्ट जो जरिए से वो आ रहा है उसके अगेंस्ट लिख देंगे, टू डाल के लिख देंगे, और जो जरिए से वो जा रहा है उसको डेबिट कर देंगे. अंडरस्टूड? जो जरिया है, लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल आई टोल्ड यू, रेंट अकाउंट डेटा, रेंट पे कर रहे हो तो कैश जा रहा है. सो कैश को क्रेडिट कर दिया, क्या वजह से क्रेडिट किया है? रेंट की वजह से. रेंट जरिया है जिसकी वजह से कैश जा रहा है. इंटरेस्ट, जब आप इनकम रिसीव करोगे, इंटरेस्ट, कैश अकाउंट डेटा टू इंटरेस्ट अकाउंट, कैश आ रहा है, क्या जरिए से आपको कैश आ रहा है? इंटरेस्ट से आ रहा है. होप यू हैव एंजॉयड दिस and hope you have learned this particular thing. So please don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Hit the bell icon for more updates. In future I'll be uploading as many as problems and a model question paper for 2023, and as well as passing package for first year PUC. So please like, share and subscribe to as many as student possible.